Yo guys, this is actually going to be one of the craziest story times I've ever told. It's about the time I got kidnapped. This is not a joke. This was like a week ago after I was in Norway and I was hanging out with Benji, and he posted on his Instagram story that I was hanging out with him, and of course, people wanted to meet me. That's what they really wanted to do. They were just interested. So people who know his address started showing up and trying to hang out with us, and we just really weren't down for it. We didn't really want to hang out with people because I don't know, it's my brother. We're just really trying to have a good time. So about an hour after these kids start knocking on the door, a bunch of them wearing ski masks walk up and they have a gun. And I don't even know where they got this in Norway, but Benji starts freaking out. I'm freaking out. I'm sorry I sound super serious. I'm just scared right now. And they say, like, you're gonna come with us, right? So as we step out the door, because they have a gun, like, there's not much I can really do. There isn't anything I can really do to avoid this situation. Like, this is gonna happen. So I step outside and they put these hoods over our head, and they basically like pick us up, put us in the back of the truck. That's all I feel. And we're driving down this road, and Benji's like, hey man, like, I know these guys, like, they don't play games. They're the local drug dealers. Like, I don't know what they want, but I'd be careful, right? So we finally stop, and we can't see where we are, but we feel like we've gone pretty far. We probably drove for about 20 minutes, and they herd us into this like warehouse thing, right? And Benji and I are basically tied together at our hands. Like, our hands are literally tied together. And so he's like, we're kind of being pushed around. They sit us in the middle of this room, and they just like hit us both in the face really hard, like really, really hard immediately. And Benji and I are like, holy shit, these kids are not playing games. This isn't ransom. Like, if we die, we're going down together. This is actually insane. I'm freaking out because I'm so nervous. Like, obviously, I'm in a foreign country. They're speaking languages I don't understand. They're asking me questions in Norwegians. Benji's having to translate. We're kidnapped. It's the middle of the night. I don't know what's going on. All I know is I'm in a different country being kidnapped right now, guys. So Benji at this point is like freaking out. He's telling me in English that these guys basically are asking for bank account information. But I don't want to give it to them because I feel like after they get the money out of our bank account, there's no reason for them to keep us alive, right? Like, after they get what they want, we're witnesses. They're going to have to let us go somehow. Benji knows who they are. He hasn't said that yet, obviously, but I don't think they're going to let us live. So I'm like, listen, can we give you half the money? Like, there's 2 bank accounts. We'll give you one. You let us go, and we'll give you the other one. So Benji gives them to that Norwegian. They're like, no, you're either going to give it all now, or we're going to kill you. Like, no joke. No scam, we'll just kill you. We're not going to play games. We're going to handle this problem, right? So at this point, I'm measuring these options in my head. I'm like, all right, what do I do, right? Because if I don't give it to them, they're going to kill me. And if I do, then they're going to kill me. So there's not much I can do in this situation. Thankfully, Benji's mom had noticed that we were missing, and I guess they had security cameras, so they see what's happening, right? Like, they understand that we've been taken, but they're trying to find us. We don't know this at the time, obviously, because we're in the middle of a warehouse, but the cops are searching for us. They're asking people where the car went, where everything's been going on. So as we're getting, tortured in this warehouse, and they're definitely asking for our bank account information, they're telling us they're going to kill us, we're freaking out, scared out of our minds. The cops are searching for us all around this town, and this town's not very big. So we hear sirens, like, going up and down the street, and Benji asks, what's going on? They're like, oh, they're not looking for you. They don't know you're missing yet, blah, 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 blah. They're just lying to Benji, trying their best to just confuse him and make him not understand that, like, there's people coming to help. So time is of the essence. They need the information faster rather than later. Like, they need the information now because the cops are coming, and if they don't have the information, there's nothing to gain, right? So like I said, Ben and I are really, really, really freaking. It's just a scary situation. It really is, dude. So we're freaking out. Ben is crying. No joke. Benji is literally crying. So I'm trying to keep him calm because he's my only translation, right? Like, Benji is only 15 years old. He doesn't really know what's happening. All we know is that we've been kidnapped. That's it. We don't know anything else at this point. We don't know where we are. And so Benji's like, should I tell him I know who they are? And I'm like, no, you don't tell them that because then they're really going to kill us. Like, if we know who they are, they're definitely going to kill us. Like, once we know who they are, what is the reason not to kill us, on top of getting our bank information? So we're hearing more and more sirens. They're starting to close in. People are looking for them. They're starting to get more aggressive. They're hitting Benji every question. They're punching him in the face. They're like, give us the information. Now they start hitting me. They're trying to get it out of me. They're screaming at Norwegian. I don't understand Norwegian. I'm freaking out. I don't know what's going on. Benji doesn't know what's going on anymore. He's like in PTSD, full shutdown, because it's so scary to him. Like, he's just an immature kid. He doesn't really know what's happening. He's freaking out. He shuts down. He's not translating anything. I can't communicate with them. I can't talk to them. Of course, I'm absolutely just petrified at this point. But as the cops are closing in, the guys like that are holding us start to be like, yo, there's cops outside. Like there's cops outside. They're gonna come in. They're gonna come in. They're gonna come in. So they get us up. And they just like push us into this closet and slam the door, and we hear like a flashbang come through a window and go off, right? So at this point, I'm pretty sure we're about to get rescued. Benji thinks we're gonna get rescued, and then we hear a gunshot go off, and we're like, oh my god, these guys are fighting with the cops. There's no way that this is happening. Like they're actually shooting back at the cops in Norway. What? Like I expected this to happen in Chicago, not the middle of the whitest country to ever exist. Of course this happens when I'm in Norway. But regardless, we're hearing this firefight going down. Benji's telling me that the cops are screaming, put your hands up, like come outside, and they're like, no, so they're shooting back. There's a huge fight going on, bro. I feel like I'm in the middle of a Star Wars battle right now, and Benji's still crying like a little girl, dude. Like, the kid cracked under pressure, all right? No wonder he's petrified. No wonder he's terrified, because the kid can't take any pressure. He can't upload a video every 3 months, and you expect him to handle this? No, it's not gonna happen. So, of course, Benji, being the crying little girl he is like, I hope the police save us. I hope the police save us. I'm like, listen, Ben, not to be the bearer of bad news here, but something tells me the guys that are dumb enough to get caught by the police aren't smart enough to fight the entire Norwegian police force for us, right? But as it gets more desperate, we're hearing more and more yelling. I guess the cops are finally in the building. There's an open at the door, and he's like, get out now, but in Norwegian, Benji told me later. So he pulls us out of the closet and is like, if you guys take one more step, I'm gonna shoot. This is all after the fact that it's been translated, but like I said, the cops are kind of like, okay, so now we're in a hostage situation. Me and Ben are being literally held hostage right now. Can you believe this right now? So after about an hour of like going back and forth, me and Ben are standing here with hoods on, bro, like a Febreze commercial. Finally, the cops get him to calm down. They get us over to the safety. And of course, bro, it's just the most stressful situation I've ever been in my entire life. So the cops get us outside. They put us in the back of the cop car. They wrap us in these blankets to keep us warm. They're asking us if we know anything. Why were we kidnapped? Blah, 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 blah. I don't speak Norwegian, so this is all off of translation. But as they rip the hoods off their head, the first thing I hear in English after this entire thing, right, like being wrapped in this PTSD blanket, right, of course, is April Fool's, bitches. Oh my god. Y'all just got pranked. It was an epic prank. Benji and I were never kidnapped in Norway. The only thing we did was passionately kiss each other. No incest, no homo. And yeah. And I was like, excuse me, officer, that's a really weird thing to say. I was just traumatized and kidnapped. And he says, no, Ryan, April Fools, you dumb bitch. And I was like, bro, what? What do you mean April Fools? I don't know what April is. Is April a day? Is April a month? Is April a year? I don't know. Is it the name of the girl in Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles? I'm not sure what April is. And he says, Ryan, none of this is real. You guys just got pranked. You wasted the last 7 minutes of your life listening to me tell a story that isn't real. And I was like, oh my gosh, I get it now. You guys just got epically pranked. All 100,000 people that see this video actually just got roasted by Scrubby himself. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. This was a slick prankaroonie, and if you didn't know it was April Fool's Day, now you do. Pay attention next time, all right? Pay attention to the dates things are uploaded on. I know if you're watching this and it's not April's 1st, you're probably really confused. I made this video on April 1st, so if you're watching this in like December of 2021, now you know. I hope people are still watching this in 2021. But regardless, nice prank, epic day. Hope you guys are not pregnant. I just really wanted to make an April Fool's video and do a couple channel updates, you know? I just wanted you guys to know that I really do appreciate everything that you guys do for the channel. It really does mean a lot. April Fool's is one of my favorite holidays, if you can even call it a holiday, because I just love messing with people. I love making people laugh. It's kind of my favorite. So, you know, Ben and I are fine. He did cry like a little girl when I left because he was like, Ryan, you're my brother, I'm gonna miss you. But that's because he's just a feminine little YouTuber. That's not bad. It's just the truth. Benji, if you're watching this, no offense, bro. I just gotta let him know what you're actually like. What did really happen is me and Cyrus got kidnapped in Norway because Cyrus was there too. That's not true, but we did get kidnapped for today because it's April Fool's, and that's funny to make people think you got kidnapped. I don't know if Susan demonetized this. I talked a lot about guns and flashbangs and stuff, but I hope she didn't, because I like money almost as much as I like April Fool's Day. I'm not gonna lie here. And other than that, I just wanted to say, yeah, thank you guys. This channel I've only been uploading on since January day. The January day. There's a day in January that I uploaded on. And we're already closing in on 200K, which is absolutely gnarly. I know I'm talking a lot. I just got a lot to get off my chest. Deal with it or don't. You know, you can click off whatever you want to do. And yeah, on that note, guys, don't get anyone pregnant. If you do, make sure they're incredibly hot. Me and Benji gotta go get kidnapped for real now so I can post another story time saying JK about the JK April Fool's joke. Hope everybody has a great day. And I'm marrying your mom. I'm gonna be your new stepdad, kid. So welcome to my house. I'm out. Peace.